Have you ever been captivated by a story? A good story can transport us to different worlds. It can make us laugh, cry, and everything in between. Stories are powerful. Stories are everywhere we look. We hear them from our friends and family. We read them in books and see them in movies. Stories are a fundamental part of what makes us human. They help us make sense of the world around us. Stories connect with us on an emotional level. They teach us about ourselves and others. We tell stories for many reasons. Stories are a fundamental part of human culture and have been for thousands of years. They are a way for us to share our experiences, our dreams, and our fears. Through stories, we can pass down knowledge and wisdom from one generation to the next. Sometimes we want to share something funny that happened. A humorous story can lighten the mood and bring joy to those around us. Laughter is a universal language, and funny stories can create a sense of camaraderie and shared happiness. Other times, we want to talk about something important to us. These stories can be deeply personal and emotional, allowing us to express our feelings and connect on a deeper level with others. They can be a way to seek comfort, understanding, and empathy. Stories help us connect with each other. They are a bridge that links us to others, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Through shared stories, we can find common ground and build relationships. Imagine a group of friends gathered around a campfire. The flickering flames and the night sky create the perfect setting for storytelling. Each person takes a turn sharing a tale, whether it's a spooky ghost story or a funny anecdote from their past. They tell spooky stories and laugh late into the night. The thrill of a good scare and the joy of shared laughter bring the group closer together. These moments become cherished memories that they will look back on fondly. These stories bring them closer together. The act of sharing stories creates a bond that strengthens their friendship. It's through these shared experiences that they build trust and understanding. They create shared memories and strengthen their bonds. These stories become a part of their collective history, a tapestry of moments that define their relationship. Each story adds a new thread to this tapestry, making it richer and more vibrant. Stories can also teach us valuable lessons. They often contain morals or messages that can guide us in our lives. Through stories, we can learn about right and wrong and the consequences of our actions. Think about classic fairy tales. These timeless stories have been passed down through generations, each one carrying a lesson about life. They are more than just entertainment. They are a way to impart wisdom and values. They often have morals about courage, kindness, or honesty. These stories teach us to be brave, to be kind to others, and to always tell the truth. They shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. These stories stay with us long after we've heard them. They leave a lasting impact on our hearts and minds, influencing our thoughts and actions. The lessons we learn from stories can guide us throughout our lives. They help shape our values and beliefs. Through stories, we come to understand what is important to us and what we stand for. They are a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. What makes a story truly captivating? The characters. We need to care about the people in the story. We want to root for them, laugh with them, and cry with them. Think about a character like Simba from The Lion King. We follow his journey from a playful cub to a courageous leader. We experience his joys and sorrows as if they were our own. Great characters are relatable. They have strengths and weaknesses just like real people. We see ourselves in their struggles and triumphs. This connection makes their stories even more powerful. Section 4. The twists and turns of storytelling. A good story needs a strong plot. Something exciting should happen. The plot is the backbone of any narrative, guiding the characters through a series of events that captivate the audience. Without a compelling plot, even the most interesting characters can fall flat. We need to be curious about what will happen next. Will the hero succeed? This curiosity drives the story forward, keeping the audience engaged and invested in the outcome. It's the anticipation of the unknown that makes us turn the page or keep watching. Will the mystery be solved? Mysteries add layers of intrigue and complexity to the story, challenging both the characters and the audience to think critically and piece together clues. Think about the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This classic tale is a perfect example of how a simple plot can be incredibly engaging. We wonder what will happen when Goldilocks enters the bear's house. The setting and circumstances create a sense of anticipation and curiosity. The story keeps us engaged with each new discovery. Every new piece of information or twist in the plot adds depth and keeps the audience hooked. Unexpected twists and turns add excitement. They keep the story from becoming predictable and maintain the audience's interest. They keep us guessing until the very end. The element of surprise is crucial in storytelling as it keeps the audience on their toes and eager to see what happens next. A well-paced plot keeps us on the edge of our seats, eager to see what happens next. The rhythm and timing of events are essential in maintaining suspense and excitement throughout the story. Section 5. The enduring power of a good story. Stories have the power to transport us, teach us, and connect us. They are more than just words on a page or images on a screen. They are experiences that can take us to places we've never been, introduce us to people we've never met, and show us things we've never imagined. They help us understand ourselves and the world around us. Through the eyes of different characters, we can see our own struggles and triumphs reflected back at us. We learn empathy, compassion, and the complexity of the human experience. A good story stays with us long after it's over. It lingers in our minds, making us think and feel long after the final page is turned or the credits roll. It becomes a part of who we are. Whether it's a book, a movie, or a simple tale told around a campfire, stories have the power to captivate our imaginations. They can make us laugh, cry, and everything in between. They are a universal language that everyone can understand. Stories have the power to captivate our imaginations. They can take us on adventures, make us dream, and inspire us to be better. They remind us of the endless possibilities that life has to offer. They remind us of the beauty and wonder of life. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, stories give us a moment to pause and reflect. They show us the magic in the mundane and the extraordinary in the ordinary. So, the next time you encounter a good story, embrace its magic. Let it take you on a journey, let it make you feel, and let it change you. Because a good story is not just something you read or watch, it's something you experience. Let it transport you to another world and leave a lasting impression on your heart. Let it remind you of the power of imagination and the beauty of storytelling. Because in the end, a good story is a gift that keeps on giving.